Yes, welcome to 5 minutes with Alstallio. I'm driving home, whatever. I'm just thinking, I just want to touch on the coronavirus thing, man. All I've been thinking about lately, I feel like, you know, when you look like in the third world countries, they have like diseases, bacteria, they have like wars, you know, people being killed at a moderate rate, you know, like in most countries, not Europe or in the first world countries as you can see it, but the countries where people are a little bit poorer, you know, third world countries, they've always got something that's killing off the people in in numbers, but like not enough to take out everybody, but enough to keep the population control. That's what I wanted to talk about on the podcast on Monday, but I never got to speak about it too much. Now, you got this sort of stuff happening in these areas, but in Europe you never really have anything. So what if this virus thing was like kind of like, if you think about it, look at this year, how many people didn't get to meet new partners and stuff. So you could already say from this year, next year there'd be so much less babies born than this year. So in a way they've kind of figured out a way to stop people like meeting, connecting, getting close, obviously, and through that you will never have, like, people won't have sexual intercourse, which obviously leads to more babies being born. So what I think this could be is, it could be a different form of population control. Also, when we talk about the, I don't want to say the word because I'll get banned, that could just be a case of there's enough people, like I don't think, like if you, as you've heard, in England, in Germany and various other countries, it's not going to be it's voluntary that you take the stuff that they're bringing out, the V, call it the V. It's voluntary. They know they've got enough people now to pretty much, like, you know, just take it. That's why they can make it voluntary, because they know if 30% of the people of the country take it, if they manage to, let's say 10% of those pass away, you know, it was an accident, it was, you know, we didn't know it was going to happen, yeah, it happens, it wasn't that, it was this, it wasn't that, it was this. So it kind of works out in their favour, you know what I mean? It kind of works out that they've got their way to bring the numbers under control. If that's what they're trying to do, allegedly, you know, we're just trying to figure out if this might be one reason why we're in these lockdowns. Obviously, you got like the masks, you got, like, you know, we're staying at home, not being as active, you know, getting in a more unhealthy state. So I'm thinking that's what it could be. It could be just a way to say, yes, we bring down the population if we just don't go out, people don't meet, you know, unwanted babies don't get made. And then we've got obviously the V, which takes a couple of people, will take out a couple of people anyway. And yeah, then we've got our thing in Europe, which is going to stay around for a couple of years. It's going to be here for a couple of years. It's if anyone thinks otherwise, is crazy. You've got at least another 2 years of this, so we might as well get used to it. And that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking it doesn't really make sense, because obviously if you listen to like medical experts, they're saying that actually all this stuff is what we're doing at the moment is too far. Even the World Health Organization said, look, stop threatening the countries with lockdown, because that's not what we recommend, you know what I mean? So you got people kind of moving away from what's happening, so it leads you to think, okay, so what's the deal? What are we doing right now? Why are we still in this situation? You know, I think first of all, if you're gonna have a lockdown, have a real lockdown. And by real, I mean everybody goes into the house, there's no shops open, everyone gets allocated so much food, no shops open for the 2 weeks, whatever, 10 days. It's now 10 days, funnily enough. I don't know if anyone noticed that, just switching from 14 days to 10 days. That tells you that the research behind it is also not that good, because at first they're like, oh, 14 days, now all of a sudden, oh, you only need 10 days, and next week you'll be like, oh, 7 days will be enough. So yeah, anyway, I'll try to wrap these up in 5 minutes. So yeah, we are getting to the end. I just want you guys to think about that, and leave a comment, a like, subscribe, and yeah, let me know what you think, and maybe I'll expand on this on another video. But I like to keep these short. So as you know me, I'm out for now, and I'll see you on the next podcast.